My name's Amanda Seebadan, and I'm with Keller Williams here in Oviedo, Florida. I got into real estate 13 years ago. My very first job ever was, I was 14 years old, and down the street from me was a office, and my mom's best friend sold real estate. So I helped her stuff envelopes, do marketing things, and I'm like, this is really cool. So I always knew I would get back to it. Went to high school, graduated early from high school, worked at a couple of restaurants throughout those years, went to college to do management and finance. It wasn't as personal as helping people with real estate. So I was in Virginia for a couple of years going to college. And then when I transferred to Maryland, there was like a year gap between I could get in-state tuition. So I was like, well, I still want to learn and grow. So I was like, let me get my real estate license. So I did that. And then I did real estate part-time initially. And then once I replaced my income, and I got on the team, and it was one lady, and she needed another person to handle all the things when she wasn't around. So I joined her. I was with her for a couple years. Then I joined a team for maybe 5 or 6 years. This was all up in Maryland and Virginia. So sold up there for about a decade. 2020 hit and COVID happened, as we all know. And Maryland decided that they wanted schools to be closed. We had a 4 or 5-year-old at the time and a 6-month-old. And I'm like, this just isn't the right environment to be stuck in our house. Like, I can't leave my house with the kids and sell things, and I've always worked, so I was like, this doesn't really work. I'm like, we came down to Florida in July of 2020, and I'm like, Florida's open. It was a lot harder to rebuild a business from scratch. So there was a period I was selling in Maryland, Virginia, and Florida. About 2 years ago, I really decided to focus and double down in Florida. So I created a team. I was trying to do it at other brokerages, but they just weren't set up to have teams run teams. But there's no system, structure, process in place, and it's all on you. There just wasn't system, so I was creating everything from scratch. I'm like, there has to be a better way. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So I came over to KW in April of 2022. Coming right in, it was like, there's all these systems, all the structures, all this help and support, but really just dialing down and being like super hyper focused and growing where you are and not trying to do everything. And even like with business planning. So I have an incredible coach, and he really sits me down and it's like, you know, what are your top 3 priorities? And then narrows that down. It was always, you have to do more, with my previous coaching. Having clarity and knowing where you're going and how you're gonna get there, it's changed everything.